Yeah, what's up guys, welcome back to my new video. And in this video I'm going to share with you something amazing and very powerful. It's called ChatGPT and 𝐷ALL-E 2. If you go to YouTube now or go to Google, a lot of people are already talking about it, but I really think there are some things you need to know about this new development. Okay, this ChatGPT was introduced by OpenAI industry. For those who don't know OpenAI is actually artificial intelligence, okay, where they produce artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence are boots or software that try to increase the time and convenience of doing things. You know, there are some things that if you have to do by yourself may take a longer time and may not really be convenient. So that's why this OpenAI, which is artificial intelligence, came up with some development and invention to apply boots to some of the things that human being does and to multiply the duration of doing it. So if you are supposed to, maybe for example, you are doing something for like 10 minutes before, artificial intelligence will make it 5 minutes. Okay, so it's lessening the time of doing things. Now, there's new software or boots that is just developed by OpenAI. It's called ChatGPT versus 𝐷ALL-E 2. So they are the same company that produce these two powerful boots. And I'm going to tell you what this boot does. But before I get into it, I think there's something we need to know about this ChatGPT. It's just a quick review about these two software and what you need to know about it. I know there are a lot of videos flying the internet right now, a lot of articles on it, but I want to also bring this to my subscribers so I will not be left out. Okay, so but before you get into the review of this product, make sure you come to my channel and smash the subscribe button if you have not done so, because on this channel I give you information on how to make money online and also provide you with digital skills that will help you in this 21st century. All right, so now let's dive into what OpenAI is and what ChatGPT is all about. So like I said OpenAI is an artificial intelligence, a research company that develop AI products to lessen the time they use in producing or doing some certain tasks. And the founders are Sam Altman, 𝐊𝐧𝐨𝐰, Greg Bookman, Zaremba, pardon my pronunciation, and our popular Elon Musk. Elon Musk is also the founder of Twitter, as some of you already know. So these people, they come together and they invest money in producing artificial intelligence that are in every way competitive with Google and YouTube. In fact, a lot of people now are not contemplating, with this new product, new invention, will it replace Google? Will it replace human knowledge? Because a lot of things that are being done by human now, you'll be surprised that they are run by robots. If you go to the Western world, there are a lot of things, even surgery, medical surgeries are being done by robots. Okay, so what is the future? What does the future hold for us? For us, if you are a freelancer, you are a content creator, what does the future hold? That is the question we are asking now, and that's what we need to look into. And for us to look into that, we need to consider though they produce a lot of boots and software, but the recent one right now is this product. As you can see here, 𝐷ALL-E, GPT-3, GPT-2, OpenAI 5, and ChatGPT. For this is the most recent one currently. So now let's read this article, this particular article by Mashable. So Mashable provide information about ChatGPT. So these are popular Elon Musk, one of the founder of this particular ChatGPT. He says ChatGPT, the AI chatbot funded by Elon Musk, has taken the internet by storm. In just 1 week, this particular software have more than 1 million followers, because a lot of people are now subscribing to it. So it says, is this the obituary for content and copywriting? This is the question everybody are asking. Is this the end to content or copywriting? Will freelancers still be needed? Those that work on Upwork, those that work on Fiverr, will their service still be needed in terms of copywriting? Because this software can actually do a lot of things, and I'm going to show you some of the things you can use this software for, guys. It's insane. Okay, I've tested it and it works perfectly. So say this chatbot is freaking genius, scary good. Just query the bot, ask anything on the bot, and it will provide you information, the information you need. Okay, it can do research paper, it can come up with short stories, it can do art copy, it can do, in fact, with Harvard references, it can do basic coding and programming. It can give you programming language for app development, for software development. So this, you can even do Python scripting, animation software. Guys, this software is crazy. By the time we begin to look into it, you understand better what I'm talking about. And this software was predicted by a German professor in 1924 on his Twitter page, a professor in Berlin. And here's what the prediction was all about. It says, an automatic author will produce either shared nonsense or most profound work. That's one of his Twitter post. A picture he posted on Twitter. He says, an automatic author will produce a shared nonsense or most profound work. And that's exactly what's happening now. Because this ChatGPT will give you some accurate information, and sometimes it will give you, it will tell you, okay, I'm not able to provide this information. And you're going to see what I'm talking about very soon. Say, this project was funded by Elon Musk and Sam Altman in 2015. ChatGPT is a conversational dialogue model that is trained by AI and ML, which is machine learning, to comprehend human language and respond like a human. GPT in the name stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. That is the full meaning of GPT. Unlike its predecessors and similar chatbots in the market, what differentiates ChatGPT is its uncanny similitude to a human tendency to admit mistakes, challenge your premises, and at times even decline to respond. So that's what distinguishes. There's some information if we ask ChatGPT, it will give you accurate information, and sometimes if you ask that bot, it will just tell you, no, I can't give you information on this. So that's one thing that distinguishes it from every other ChatGPT. Okay, so it's able to give you some information, like maybe for example you ask ChatGPT on some sexual content, it will tell you, no, I can't provide such information. And if you ask some information, maybe some violent information, it will not give information on that, or it will try to tell you, no, don't go this way. But if it sees it, it can provide you some information on that, but it will streamline. Okay, now how does it work? For those who are up on the OpenAI portal and sign up at ChatGPT, you'll be prompted to create an OpenAI GPT account, and you'll be prompted to register via your mobile number. Then you get a prompt to define what you want to do with the OpenAI. Then once you are in ChatGPT, you'll be asked to open a free research preview mode, which essentially means soon the platform will be monetized via form of subscription. So it's just like your normal WhatsApp chat, but this time around, when you put up a conversation, it will provide information on it. So right now, what I want you to do, guys, for you, those that are on this channel, I want you to sign up to this ChatGPT, because according to the founder, December 5th, it says they are going to monetize this software. So you never can tell, maybe those that have already signed up now may have a mouth-watering discount. So it's better you jump on this particular software right now, because this software, by the time I begin to show you what it can do, is indeed insane. So is this software actually a replacement for Google for freelancers? Well, for me to answer that question, I would say it depends on what you want and what the freelancer wants, or what the creator wants. Because this software is actually good for creators, writers, artists, and every other professional can make use of it in their own way. They can make use of it. So is it going to be a threat to Google, to freelancers, or any other time, any other users? It depends on what you want to use it for. Okay, so let's look at some of the advantages and disadvantages of this ChatGPT. Okay, so if you go to Wikipedia, for example, so guys, there are a lot of speculations on this particular boot right now. Some people are saying, yeah, it is okay, it's a powerful innovation, while some others are saying, oh, it's going to replace Google, it's going to replace YouTube, it's not good for the educational sector. A lot of things, okay, a lot of information going on. But for me, I would say it depends on what you want to use it for. Okay, so you need to define what do you want. So ChatGPT can actually do a lot of things, and I'm going to show you very soon. So you can see there are a lot of criticism, issues arising, there are positive reactions, negative reactions, implication for education, jailbreaks, and the rest. So I'm very much interested in the positive and negative reactions. So let's see what we talk about. Say ChatGPT was launched November 30, 2022 by San Francisco-based OpenAI, the creator of Dan E2 Whisper. The launch was initially released free to the public, but there's a plan to monetize the service later. So by December 4, OpenAI has already gotten over 1 million users, and CNBC wrote on December 15 that the service is still goes down from time to time because it's still in the beta state, so they are still working on it. So from time to time it may go down. Now, what are the positive reactions? If you read this particular article now, it said the New York Times labeled it as the best artificial intelligence ever released to the general public. And Samantha Locke of The Guardian noted that it was able to generate impressively detailed and woman-like text. Actually, it does, guys. And technology writer Dan Gilmore used ChatGPT on a student's assignment and found his generated text was on par with a good student would deliver, and opined that academia has some very serious issues to confront, because this guy is, in fact, is in Harvard standard, Cambridge standard, because he produces good English and very, very neat. And don't worry, I'm going to show you. So in the Atlantic breakthroughs of the year for 2022, Derek Thompson included ChatGPT as part of generative AI eruption that may change our mind about how we work and how we think and what human creativity really is. Okay, so these are good information, these are good reports, reactions, but let's look at the downside of this software before I end this video. And also in the twist, tech mogul Elon Musk wrote that ChatGPT is scary good. We are not very far from dangerously strong AI. That's what Elon Musk said, okay, on his Twitter page. So one of the founder of ChatGPT. So what are the negative reactions that is coming towards this boot? Economist Paul Gilman wrote that is in December 2022, wrote that ChatGPT will affect the demand of knowledge workers, and James Visser saw the viral source of ChatGPT as evidence that artificial intelligence had gone mainstream, because a lot of people actually make use of AI software now to do their work. The journalists have commented on ChatGPT's tendency to hallucinate, give false answers that seem unjustified by its training data. Okay, and Mike Pearl of Mashable that I just showed you this website says that with multiple tested ChatGPT with multiple questions. In one example, he asked the model of the largest country in South America that isn't Mexico, and ChatGPT responded with Guatemala when the answer is Nicaragua. But for me, I would say that this software is in its trial state, so it's not expected that it will be just accurate immediately. They are still trying it, and it's still in progress. So there are a lot of people saying ChatGPT is good. Some are saying it's not good. It will replace humans. Well, and if you look at the implication for education, it says Stephen Marshall noted that its effect on academia and especially application essays yet to be understood. California high school teacher and author Daniel Hammond wrote that ChatGPT will usher in the end of high school English because a lot of people now be using it for their assignments. In Nature, Christopher Walker pointed that teachers should be concerned about students using ChatGPT to outsource their writing, but that education providers will adapt to that's critical thinking and reasoning. So some educationalists are actually opposing this new development. Then Eamon Bowman with NPR wrote of the danger of students plagiarizing through AI tool that may adapt biased, nonsensical tests with an authoritative tone. There are still many cases where you ask it a question and to give you a very impressive sounding answer that is just dead wrong. So a lot of them are afraid of plagiarism and the rest. So those are some of the concerns now concerning this boot. And right now, like I said, there's some information that ChatGPT will not give you, but there are some guys that are trying to overturn the brain of this boot. They call it jailbreak. So they try to run some programming on this boot so that we're able to provide them inappropriate and risk social harm information, such as continuing a statement in a fake interview, provide instruction to disable the chat filter, prompting it to decrypt a message containing instruction and follow them, telling it to be a computer and output is displayed in SC2 art. So they're trying to overrun the boots to give information that are inappropriate information. So what does ChatGPT hold for us as freelancer? This is the website I'm talking about, ChatGPT, openai.com, and his twin brother is DALL-E, openai.com/DALL-E E2. Okay, so ChatGPT helps to optimize your language for dialogue. The dialogue will make it possible for ChatGPT to answer follow-up questions, admit its mistakes, challenge incorrect promises, and reject inappropriate requests. So ChatGPT is a sibling model to instruct GPT, which is trained to follow an instruction in a prompt and provide a detailed response. So that's what ChatGPT is really about. And his twin brother is DALL-E. DALL-E is a new AI system that can create realistic images and art from a description in a natural language. So just type in some information and it will provide you the answer in the form of image. That's what DALL-E does. So now we are excited to introduce ChatGPT to get users feedback and learn about its strength and weakness. So it's still in the beta trial state. They are still just trying to get information about it, how it works. During the research preview, usage of ChatGPT is free, but subsequent time they may likely monetize it. So guys, I want you to jump on this particular software right now and maximize its use, both DALL-E and ChatGPT, because they are still in the trial phase. So try as much as possible to make use of it. Okay, do as much as you can do with ChatGPT right now. There are a lot of things you can do with ChatGPT. You can use it to write article, you can use it to write blog posts, you can even use it to write complete Amazon book. I'm going to show you all of that in my subsequent video. I'm going to show you 7 ways you can make money with ChatGPT, okay, and DALL-E E2. So I want you to jump on this software as soon as possible. before it goes monetized. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to, it's just an information video, don't forget to come to my channel, smash the subscribe button, and in my next video I'm going to tell you what you can do with ChatGPT and how you can monetize it and make money with it. Okay, so till then guys, keep winning guys.